Jay's Life? It's your boy Jalen, and I'm back with another video today, guys. Yes, now as you can tell by the title, today I will be doing the story time of the bad experience, I guess, with being high, getting high. But before we get started, as I always say, if you are new to the channel, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notification bell on, because I will be coming out with better, greater content. And if you haven't already, go check out my last video, man. It was the last time I got beat up, bro, by my dad, bro. He beat me up, man. So yeah, go check it out, guys. But today, guys, we gonna be talking about my bad experience with being high. So I'ma just go ahead and jump into it, guys. So I think I started smoking when I was like 14, turning 15 or 15. It was around that time. And so I used to smoke, right? And so I ended up like stopping. I used to smoke probably like every week. I probably smoked probably like not that hard.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
But I smoked probably like every week. I probably smoked like 3 times a week. So it was alright. So long story short, man. So I went to school. I was going to a private school. I went to school, and I had bought some weed from this dude that I like went to school with. So all throughout school, because at the private school, it was a private school, and at lunchtime the high schoolers were allowed to like walk up the street to like a Sonic. It was like this restaurant. It was a Sonic restaurant up the street that we were allowed to walk to. So all the high schoolers used to be in a group and walk. So on the way to lunch, and it was actually it was also a gas station across the street from the Sonic. So at lunchtime we was walking, right, and I had went to the gas station, and one of the high schoolers who was older than me, old enough to buy, wraps, he went inside the little gas station, bought me some wraps. Cool. So at lunch, bro, I roll up. I get straight to it, guys. So I go ahead and like smoke at lunchtime. Now mind you guys, I didn't even eat, bro. I didn't eat nothing. And I think that's probably the reason why the first time I tripped out. I wasn't really tripping the first time, but it had a bad feeling on my body. So I'm smoking. I was cool. I'm high, but it was like one of them the actual good high. It was like one of them. I'm just chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilled out on it, bro. So that ain't even the part yet, guys. So I get to a point where after like I'm smoking, like I smoke like a whole blunt, right? At lunchtime without eating, and then after school a few hours later, like I think we went to lunch at 12, and then school was over at like 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, I get off the bus on around like 2:30, and then I smoked another one before I got in the house. Then I used to go to this place, like it was this like after school activity that I used to go to. So on my way there, I smoked some more. So I smoked probably like 3 blunts already, right? And then I used to walk with this person, right? So I'm not gonna say no names, but I used to walk with this person. So on my way walking with this person, bro, from the after school activity, cause on my way there I smoked by myself, and then cause I was walking by myself. So when I got there and it was over, I was walking back. I used to walk this person home like every day. So I walked this person home, right? And as I'm walking, I'm starting to smoke another one. But this one, like I don't know what it was, bro, but as I'm walking, like I wasn't high. Like I literally was not high. Like it was high, but it was like like I was just feeling good and relaxed. And mind you, I did not eat, and I guess that's why I messed up at. So I smoked like I'm on my like 3rd or 4th blunt, bro, throughout the day. And I didn't eat nothing all day long, and I'm walking in the hot sun. I didn't even drink nothing. So as I'm walking, as me and this person is walking, cause I'm dropping them off to their house or their sister's house, whatever it was. As I'm walking, I'm like not high, but then all of a sudden, like I swear to God, I don't know, like this, like I remember walking down the street, bro, and I was aware of everything going on, and all of a sudden, bro, it's like I literally took, like as I'm walking, I took another, like when I took a step, I like came into like the high world, like the weed land, bro. Like our whole like just like Like it literally felt like my soul like was over. Like everything slowed down, and then like everything sounded weird to me. Like when I was walking, I'm like walking, and next thing you know, I hear like just step into like just like, bruh, I'm walking, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking, and then all of a sudden I just I'm like, everything's going in slow motion, bruh. But I know I'm walking fast, so I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, dude. So like the person who I'm walking with, they're talking in my ear, bro. It was kind of annoying me because I did not let it be known that like something's wrong with me, bro. Like I was trying to keep it together because like, okay, am I high? Like I don't know what was I did not know what was happening to me because that never happened to me, bro. Like the times that I got high before that never happened to me. So now I'm in a world where like I'm freaking out, kind of. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just super high because I had that. I think I did smoke more blunts than what I ever smoked in one day. So I was like, okay, dang, how long this gonna last? So as I'm walking, I came into weed land, bro. I'm high as hell, bro. Like I'm in here, like my eyes. I feel my eyes. I was in a world. I was at the point where I was like, okay, I'm tripping. I was trying to convince myself that I was tripping because I heard people say how certain people trip off of, you know what I'm saying, doing that. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. Maybe I just need to calm down. So I'm trying to be calm because I didn't want the person who I was walking with to be like, because they kept asking, they actually kept asking. As they were talking to me, I was just like, yeah, because it was annoying me. I was just trying to figure out what was going on with me. Like I felt my heart beating, every beat, extra hard. I felt my arms just like too still. I was just like, bruh, what is going on? But I felt like I was walking fast as hell, bruh. So anyway, we get to the destination where I drop that person off and I go straight home. As I'm walking, I think like I was walking too hard and too fast, bro. So I was like, wait, slow down, because you don't want to just look like a crackhead just like with extra speed just walking down the street. And mind you, I'm in a project, so I was like, my fear was starting to be like, bro, what if I pass out here and then people just come up and I'll be on World Star because people were like, look, that nigga was effing with that, you know what I'm saying, with that stuff. So look, kids, don't be doing that stuff. That was my worst fear while I was like in that mode, bro. I was just like, bro, I do not want to be passed out here and people would just have a camera in my face, because I started feeling weird, bro. So I get back home, and like as I'm walking, my legs start to feel like I think it was my right leg, bro. I remember walking on the street, my leg, I don't know, my leg started to feel funny, bro. So as I'm walking, I guess it started feeling like not weak, but like jello-y. I started to feel everything that's touched me. Like it's been annoying. It started being annoying to me. I'm trying to pull my pants off my leg, everything, bro. I'm tripped out, bro. So I finally make it home, right? I remember like praying to God, bro. I was like, God, please bring me out of this, bro. I do not want to be. I thought I was going dumb, because I heard stories about people who like did like smoke and like they dump like they out of their mind forever now. Like they just be saying some out of their mind stuff. So that was my worst fear, guys. I'm not even gonna front to you, bro. I was like, bro, am I gonna be crazy forever? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was tripped out, scared, bro. So I finally make it home, guys. I'm in the bed. I was scared to sleep, like to be by myself. So I literally like went in the room, right? And my mom knew something was wrong with me, because she knew I started smoking, but she wasn't tripping about it. She's always told me, do it when you home, so that like, and like be careful, don't smoke the wrong stuff. So she knew, like I knew that she knew. So like when I got home, I went straight to the room, bro. This when you know you tripping, bro, or you know that you scared, you panicking, bro. I went to the room. I laid down for like 2 seconds. Like I was literally moving like a crackhead, bro. Like I went to the bed. I felt like I was being suspicious, bro. I went to the bed. I was trying to be calm, and then I got up. Cause I was like, oh, maybe if you drink water, it'll go off fast. Like maybe I pee, and like maybe it'll get out my stream, my body faster, bro. I guess it kind of helped, because I took a bottle of water and I chugged it down. Back then I did not drink water like that, bro. But that day, bro, I was guzzling like bottles of water. I think I drank like 3 bottles of water within like 30 minutes. And like was just laying in the bed. And so I told myself, maybe if I'm gonna just make myself go to sleep, right? And then I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna not be high no more, because I drank a lot of water. I'm trying to eat so that when I like maybe the munchies, maybe it just help it. I didn't even have munchies, but I like maybe if I eat and I drink a lot of water and then go to sleep, maybe it just wear off when I wake up. So I guess it worked, because when I woke up, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I woke up, I was like, I still felt it a little bit because I slept probably like 3 hours. I still felt it maybe a little bit, but it had weared off a lot. And I guess that night I was just kind of scared, like, bro, I hope I don't wake up in the morning and just be like dumb, like just be out of my mind. So that's the first experience with me tripping, bro. I don't know why, but I tried it again, bro. So one day, my younger sister, right, she's like same age as me, but she basically was like, she's super smart. So like she be in like college classes and college courses and stuff. So we was going to this college campus, right? And basically they just the people were just on the stage basically just talking about college stuff. I wasn't paying attention, but my dad made me go because he was just like, maybe you need to hear this kind of stuff, but maybe you can jump into a trade. Maybe you hear about something that you want. So cool, I went. So I go, and mind you, I haven't seen this person I used to hang out with like every day. So I didn't see them in a few weeks because I had moved out here with my dad. So anyway, I end up being in there, and I end up seeing that person being there. So as I'm there, me and that person start to kick it back up because we ain't seen each other. So they end up walking up the street back to like, cause the college was like not far from where I used to live and where that person lived too. They lived in the same area where I used to live. I wasn't planning to smoke, guys, and mind you, I ain't smoking in a while up to that point. So cool, I go on and I walk with this person to where they were going. And when we got there, the person had they partner rolling up already. And so it was him and his homie, I guess. So him and his homie were rolling up. They had 2 blunts. So the person who I was walking with to the destination with, they started smoking. The person that they was walking to started smoking. His partner started smoking, and then it was another person in the room. They started smoking. I wasn't planning to smoke. I had just wanted to walk that person to the destination because I didn't see the person in a while. We was just kicking it, but everybody in the room started smoking, and they ended up just passing me the blunt, bruh. So one of them passed me the blunt, and so I hit it. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? And then I ain't want to, because you don't want to just smoke nobody's stuff, and I guess that was the term back in the days. Don't smoke nobody's stuff if you can't pitch in or nothing like that. And I definitely couldn't pinch in, so I wasn't trying to, have that burden on myself. So I appreciated the little one hit, so I passed it back. Dude literally like passed it right back. He hit it. He said, here. I said, nah. He said, here. So I go, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking big pug because he telling me to hit. Because when it was a female in the room and she was like, that's all. I guess she was. I think I was trying to show out for her, low key. So she was just like sitting there and she was hitting him hard, bro, like hard as hell, bro. Like I cannot get on her level, bro. So I was trying to show out for shorty. So I was just like, look. So he can't pass me the blunt. And I guess it got to the point where he was like, no, I'm gonna roll me up another one, because he was hitting it or whatever. He was like, no, I'm gonna roll me up another one, that's y'all. So he started rolling him up another one, and when the female I was sitting next to had the blunt. So she was hitting it, and then she just passed it to me. She was like, I don't want it no more. So she's passed it to me. So I'm hitting it, and then I pass it back. So me and her passing the blunt back and forth. And then next thing you know, so okay, I'm at a point where I start realizing that I'm getting high, but it was more of them highs where it's just like I'm just realizing that I'm just high. So it was alright at first. So it's alright, you know what I'm saying? But then the female actually, I didn't even remind myself. She reminded me. She's like, "Yo, don't you have to get back to the college so that you when your pops and your family ready to leave, you don't miss your ride back out there?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." Or either my pops started calling me like, "Hey, where you at? We something like we finna go. They about to wrap up. I don't know. Like just make it quick." So I was like, "Oh yeah." So I guess she thinks she's like, "You better get back," something like that. So she ended up walking me to the door, bro. And this one I knew I was high, bro, because when I get high, bro, I get horny. I used to get hot and I just instantly get, like, when I'm chilling with a female and I'm smoking, I get horny, bro. I'm not even gonna front with you. So shorty was like she was looking all scrumptious, dog. Like, I just wanted to, like, just, you know, so I was in my mind just thinking like what I want to do to the girl, bro. Like I was literally sitting there staring at her, and I guess she liked it, bro. Like I didn't really realize I was staring at her. That's how high I was. I was just sitting there staring at her, and I was just thinking about everything I want to do to her, that I possibly could do to her, and that I probably couldn't do to her. Just superhero stuff. This girl goes and said like so I guess she liked it. She seen that I was checking her out, so she walks me. She be like, yo, you better get back, cause they kept calling. My pops kept calling me. So she walks me. I be like, okay. So I'm getting my stuff together, and I feeling myself getting a little high, bro. At this point, I know I'm a little high. So she goes and she walks me to the door, and so then I'm about to walk away, and she says, oh, so you're not even gonna give me the hug, something like that. So I ended up saying, oh yeah. So I ended up giving her a hug, and I knew I was high when I ended up like grabbing shorty booty, bro. Like I didn't see this girl in a while, bro. I was high, bro. She gave me a hug. I instantly got horny, bro. While I'm hugging her, I just literally squeezed the booty and everything, bro. I'm not even in front with you. I squeezed the booty. So bro, don't hug. I'm about to kiss the girl. You know, I'm about to try to take her back to the. Hey, I'm feeling unusual, bro. At this point. So she stops me. She like, yo, I think you need to chill, bro. You high. And then I was like, yeah. So I started feeling good, bro. But so she was like, we don't need to do this. So she stops. We stop. I go back home, bro. Well, I go back to the college. As I'm walking, bro, I step into another highland, bro. And I'm high, bro. And now I'm panicking because as I'm walking across the street, and when it happened, I look up and it's like an old woman walking, and she's on the sidewalk. And I guess she was laughing at me like, you're walking fast. She said something. I don't know even know what she said, but she said something, but it sounded so slow as hell, bro. She said, huh? All I heard was, how you doing? And she was talking slow and like slow motion, bro, as hell, bro. So I'm lost, bro. I'm kind of panicked. I'm freaked out, bro. I'm like, bro, what is she talking about? I'm mad, bro. I don't even know. I was high and I was mad, bro. While I was high, everything was pissing me off, bro. So I go to I get to the college, bro. I'm walking fast as hell because I start feeling myself. As I get into college, my dad is behind me. I had my sister sitting next to me on the right side of me. She had her friend, and my dad was sitting behind me with my stepmom. So my sister noticed first because I'm sitting right here, and when I'm looking at her, I'm trying to be normal, but I was panicking and like freaked out, like, okay, somebody gonna notice. So I'm sitting there and I'm rocking, and she looked at me. She was like, I remember she looked at me. She just like, she smiled. She said, "You high?" She whispered that. I said, bro, I'm out of there, bro. Like now I'm laughing for no reason. I'm getting mad. I'm irritated. I'm panicking, bro, for no reason, dog. So then she laughed, and her friend was by her, started laughing too. They both of the girls were laughing at me, bro. So then I keep I don't know if you high, you try not to be suspicious, but you make yourself look more suspicious when you don't want to be suspicious. As I'm glancing behind me, bro, this man, like, I guess he notices that I'm high, cause I can tell in his face. He looked at me. He was just staring. So I kept looking, and then when I looked, he looked at me. He just like stared at me, cause I'm like angled, but in front of him. So he like staring at me, but he had that dead face, like he knew. So I felt like I felt like I being caught everything. So I'm asking my sister, do I smell like, I'm like, do I smell like weed? I'm all in her face and her ear and stuff. Do I smell like weed? No, I look suspicious. I'm trying to whisper, but I'm making myself look more suspicious. I'm rocking and stuff. I'm looking like a crackhead, like, yo, hey. I'm like, do I look high? I told my sister, I said, don't do it yet, but look behind me, see, is dad still looking at me? So I'm freaked out, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm irritated. Everything's bothering me, bro. And now, I look back, she says, no, she nods her head, but I guess she knew that I was caught. She was just trying to give me a answer, but she knew that they knew that I was high. So, I guess my dad was laughing. I looked back up there, and my dad was looking at me, and then he turned to my stepmom and said something, and then she looked, and they both started laughing. And so, long story short, throughout the whole rest of the ceremony, we was there for probably like another 2 hours, bro. It felt like it, bro. I swear to God, bro. I wanted to go home so bad, bro. I was like, oh my God. But I literally laid down inside like a whole ceremony, a college ceremony, on the seats. Like I laid down. It was another seat or two next to me that was empty on the left side. So I laid down and fell asleep, bro. but throughout the sleep, I kept waking up and going out the door so I can get water. Cause like, okay, I need to just to get out my system. So it ended up being over. We leave. I hurry up and get to the car. We end up leaving, and I'm excited, bruh. Tell me why we go to my dad's friend, like my dad's friend house. So I'm like, bruh, oh my God, I'm irritated now. We're at his friend's house. I'm like, bro, I can't even go to sleep now. I want to go home, eat, drink, go to sleep, bro, and just like wake up not high. I ended up being so high, bro. I asked the woman for like 3 bottles of waters at at my dad's friend's house. I asked her, do you have water? I kept asking for water, kept drinking water down. So we finally leave, like after 2 hours of helping them and stuff. So we leave, right? And then tell me why when we leave, my mom used to do this like delivery stuff. So she had ended up like, she used to do like, I guess DoorDash, or no, it was this thing called Bite Squad or something like that she worked for. And I used to literally like ride with my mom sometimes. So when we left, my mom ended up calling me and she was like, are you okay? You want something to eat? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, can you come, da-da-da. So my dad ended up like meeting my mom somewhere. I got in the car with my mom. This is when I knew I was tripping, bro. Soon as I get out of the car, I was waiting for my mom because I seen her car at the light and she was coming. So I'm in the car now. I get in the car. I knew I was tripping, guys. The first thing I did as soon as I got in the car, I leaned the seat back, right? I pulled the thing back. I'm trying to lay down and like not panic because I'm in AC now. I'm with my mom. I feel safe, bro. I don't know. My mom's presence made me feel safe. So and better. So it was all right. It was making it feel better now that I was in the car and I knew that because she worked probably from like that time. It probably was like 3 o'clock to like all the way up until like I don't know, like 11 o'clock. So I knew, okay, I'm gonna have time to just be in the car. She gonna feed me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm with mama, so you know, I'm finna eat good. She finna, while she working, cause she literally like just did like deliveries. She'll go to restaurants, pick up foods and take it to people's houses. And sometimes she'll drive like miles away to the people's house, cause I don't know, people just order from like miles away. So I was like, dang, maybe, okay, so we're gonna be on like, sometimes we'll be driving for like 45 minutes straight. So I literally got naked in front of my mom. That's when I knew I was tripping, guys. I remember looking at my mom and she's like, okay, he's just taking his shoes off. Okay, it's not too unnormal, you know what I'm saying? Just taking your shoes off. And then I remember taking my shirt off. Guys, I'm literally in a car driving with my mom now in the front seat. And I'm like literally like taking my shirt off. I put my shirt on the ground and I'm sitting up. And I remember looking at my mom, and now when I think of it, she had to be like,
do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
bro, what is going on? But she knew. This is why I say she knew, guys. Stay tuned, man. So I finally get I finally take my shirt off, and then I take my pants off. Like, I'm literally taking my pants off. I'm like, yo. So I'm taking my pants off. I'm like, you alright, mom? But I'm taking my pants off in the car. Now she's like, Jalen. I remember her asking me, you okay? You alright? What's going on? She kind of like smirked. And then I said, yeah. And I guess she knew, guys. My mom seen me high before. She seen, I guess, the first experience when I got high and it was bad. She seen that, so she basically knew. So I got like naked in my mom's car in the front seat. Bruh. I literally pulled the seat back naked and fell asleep while my mom did her deliveries, bro. Butt, booty, naked, in the front seat, pulled the seat back and like just turned to the side and curled up like a baby and fell asleep, bro. So my mom had to be seeing my duty hole and all, bro, cause I was gone, bro. But when I woke up, I remember I woke up, she was doing her last, I guess she was doing a couple more deliveries. So I woke up, now I'm putting my pants back on and everything, and I think I just had my shoes off and my da-da-da. So now she's like, Jay, I told you, boy, stop trying to smoke that stuff, boy. And so she was laughing and stuff. She knew I was high. So, guys, that's my bad experience being high. And I think that was by far the worst experience being high. And I don't know, guys, I still did it after that, but I didn't get high like to that point. So, but anyway, guys, that's my experience being high, my panic experience, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. I love y'all. Peace. Bye.